It feels like it's been so long. Yeah, I know it's only been a week. Actually, no, technically 2 weeks since I've done this. But I don't know. It feels like I haven't done it in forever. I feel like even though I've technically streamed a few times last week, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like I've streamed in so long. I hope everybody's doing well today. Also, we don't just have Precure to talk about today. Although that's going to be the main focus of the stream. But as you guys know, there was something else that was announced today. Something I think that everyone was caught by surprise with. And I'm gonna talk about this because I really, really want to. Because I could not do a watch along stream because I wasn't able to at the time. Trust me, if I had the opportunity to, I would. But yeah, and today is Pokemon Day! And as a big surprise to everybody, they announced Pokemon Z! Well, almost. It's Pokemon Z, Pokemon Legends Z, ZA. That's the official name. And it's going to take place in Kalos, and I'm so excited! I'm sorry. Like, literally, when I saw the announcement, I was actually watching it live, because I was waiting. I was actually at work, when I was watching the announcement. I had a little bit of spare time, and it actually caught me by surprise because it was just they just started straight away. I thought it would take, because sometimes I think Nintendo Presents and Pokemon Presents take a little bit long, like to actually start. But they went straight into it, and I was surprised. I was like, okay, I'll watch. I should be able to see what big thing they announced. And then they at first I thought it was another Detective Pikachu game. But then I saw Lumio City, and then I saw the Kalos Pokemon. Like, my first instinct was actually Furfrou, because they have not put Furfrou in a Pokemon game in so long. That's when I knew something was up. For those who don't know, Furfrou is a poodle Pokemon, and it was introduced in Gen 6, in X and Y, and that's when wait, let me find Furfrou. That's when it was revealed, but it was never really, like, ever since the games ever since it was first introduced, I don't even know if it's been in a main series Pokemon game since its debut. Or okay, it has. Since Gen 9, basically. Oh wait, no, not Gen 9, Gen 8. For some reason I thought we were already in Gen 10. But yeah, I think Furfrou has only been in 2 mainline, well, okay, that's a lie. Okay, aside from remakes, Furfrou has only been in 2 mainline Pokemon games. So that says a lot. But yeah, also I completely forgot to say hi to everybody. I'm so sorry. I got too excited. Okay. Hi Leah, hi Bongola, hi Legally Lucky, hi Kevin, hi Godbold, hi Staticon, hi Colton, hi Bryant, hi Max, hi Conway. I'm probably gonna repeat names. I keep forgetting every time who I already named and who I didn't name. Hi Nonaman! Hi Racing Dragon Soul! Hi Moizuden! Who did I not say hi to yet? Hi Gabriel! Hi Yashua! Did I pronounce your name right? Yashua? Is that how you say it? I'm not sure, but let me know. Sorry, I thought I was gonna say hi to someone, but I realized I already said hi to them. Hi Disco Bob! Welcome! Oh boy. Oh, hi Darnix! Welcome! But yeah, Pokemon Z is finally coming, and well, kinda. It's not how we expected it, but it's finally here. And yeah, Furfro. I was gonna show Furfro. Because Furfro is very underappreciated. Because its whole gimmick was literally different. Was having different I combined the words forms and fur at the same time. Oops. But yeah, like basically, wait, I have a picture of all its forms. There's a picture here. There we go. Okay, for those who have not seen Furfro, this is what Furfro looks like. If you played X and Y, you'll know. Wait, why is it not showing up? Why did it not save? Did I not save the image? Hold on. Maybe. Wait, hold on. It has all these different forms. Trying to find the official. Wait, I think this is the official. Is it? I think it may be. But yeah, Furfro had like a bunch of different forms because you could style it. Basically, it's purely aesthetic, but it's still very nice. I think this is a PNG. I just want to find. Okay, I'll just get the original picture. It's okay. I've played every gen of Pokemon. It's okay. But that's impressive that you've played every generation. Oh, hi, Simon, welcome! Hi, Marshall, welcome! Okay, wait, let me show you guys Furfro. For those who don't remember what Furfro looks like, this is Furfro! This little poodle! This is its original form. But you have all these different, like, styles that you can give it, and it's just purely aesthetic, and it was cute. it was honestly really cute, and Furfro has not appeared in so long, and I was so happy to see Furfro again. I was so happy to see the poodle, the little poodle. Well, actually, it's a big poodle, but you know. I think X and Y was probably the first I started with. Oh, X and Y was my second. Wait, no. Okay, if you don't count Black and White 2, they were my second Pokemon games. But Black and White was my very first Pokemon games, and then I had Black and White 2. I played Black and White 2, and then yeah, Pokemon X and Y was my third ever. Well, I guess it's third. Third if you don't count Black and White 2. But I think Black and White 2 counts as, like... Do they count as sequels? I don't know. But that's besides the point. Gen 6 was my second gen, basically. The first time I saw him was in Pokemon Go. Oh! We do count Black and White 2. Okay, then technically, X and Y was my third Pokemon games. There. But yeah, I was so happy to see Furfro because I had a feeling it was like, when I saw Furfro that something was up. I don't know, like it was reafirmed when Lumiose City appeared, like when the Lumiose Tower like appeared. Hi, Johnny Cow, welcome! But yeah, I'm so excited. Honestly, I literally, like, when I saw the title. Wait, let me get rid of Furfro. Sorry, Furfro. Bye-bye. When I saw the title, I audibly gasped. I could not keep my excitement in. I literally audibly gasped, and then they showed the Mega Evolution symbol, and I audibly gasped even louder. Because I was too excited. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe they were actually bringing Mega Evolutions back. I guess I missed them, and like I know Pokemon like tends to bring like gimmick forms nowadays, but this was the original. This was the original gimmick form. And I actually really loved it. And also, Like if it worked for Mega Evolutions, honestly, like and Gen 6, honestly, I would have like I probably would have had a different my name would have been slightly different. I say that because a certain Mega Evolution inspired me. It inspired my name basically. The Plum part. Can you guess which one? I think I've said this before. I have said this before. Yeah. Molo? It is Molo! Mega Molo might be coming back! I really hope they bring the original Mega Evolutions back, please. I don't mind having new ones, but please bring the originals back too. Please. Also, hi Mars, welcome! Mega Charizard Z. No, Mega Charizard Z, please. I wonder how big a Mega Warlord would be. Oh boy. I don't know, because Wailord's already big enough. Hi Penelosa! Hi Dan! Welcome! Yeah. So, I'm excited to see who the starters are going to be. I don't think it's going to be the Kalos starters. Which, it's going to be a little bit disappointing if the Kalos starters don't appear at all. But I can understand. But I mean, it makes more sense for them to appear, right? Since I've been hearing that the game is supposed to be like this combination of maybe past and future, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't really seen an official source, so I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But I'm super. Regardless of how it goes, I've also heard that apparently it's confirmed that the game only takes place in Lumio City, which I'm kind of curious to see how that's gonna work. But honestly, I think they can make it work because Lumio City is supposed to be huge. Lumio City is really big, and I don't think the original X and Y games were able to like really capture how big Lumio City was supposed to be. It would be funny if Mega Wailord was small. I think they say they start you off in Lumios. Not only, but I don't know. I don't know, because I've been hearing a lot that apparently it only takes place in Lumio City. I don't mind either way, but I just hope that we're able to somehow see like the history of Kalos, because Kalos has a lot of history. And like, I could go on about this, but yeah, Kalos has a lot of has its like history and stuff with the Pokemon War and stuff. And it was really like, honestly, I don't know, like we don't know much about this game. Like really, I don't know. Sorry, I kind of trailed off for a second. But yeah, we don't really know what's gonna happen in the game. But I just hope it really touches upon the history that they mentioned in the original games. It'd be so cool to see that. And like, since Legends, technically Pokemon Legends, like with Legends Arceus, it was technically a historical game in a way, because we got to go into the past. So maybe we'll see more of Pokemon's history. I hope. I really hope. Is this game going to be short or long? I have a feeling it's going to be long. It's going to probably be like, I don't know how long Arceus was, but I have a feeling, like, I'm pretty sure Arceus is just as long as a main series game, but I'm not sure because I haven't played it. Okay, actually, I was thinking of probably playing it later, maybe after I finish Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet collab. We'll see, because I did start it, but I didn't finish it, so maybe I'll just restart because I honestly don't remember where I left off. I think I can vaguely remember, but I don't know anything. I barely remember anything that happened. So Nuzlocke of the game when? Wait, Legends Arceus? I don't know. I don't. Sorry, I'm looking at Coco right now. He's just walking around. He's doing silly things. But yeah, which game did you mean for the Nuzlocke? Also, hi Kay, welcome! But yeah, I have a feeling Pokemon Legends Arceus is gonna not Legends Arceus. Legends ZA is going to be just as long as Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I think it was just about as long as a main series game. I don't know if I'll do a Nuzlocke because I don't know if they're what mechanics they're gonna introduce aside from reintroducing Mega Evolution. And I'm curious to see. The one next to you, Pokemon Legends ZA. Oh, okay, I don't know if I'll do a Nuzlocke for that one. Because I'm not familiar with how the game's gonna go. And like technically Curtis and I did do a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but it was quite different that we were kind of pretty lenient on it. So it wasn't exactly a Nuzlocke, so to say. It was a very what's the opposite of like it was a very laid back Nuzlocke. I don't even know if you can call it a Nuzlocke. Give me 1 second. Poco is being silly. Hold on. Wah! Oh wait, you can still see me. Wah! Sorry about that. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know if I'll do a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Legends Arceus, honestly. Not Legends Arceus. I mean, maybe. But I don't know if I'll do that for that game. Or Legends ZA. I don't know why I can't call it ZA. It's literally right next to me. But yeah, Pokemon Legends ZA. I don't know if I'll do a Nuzlocke because I don't know how different it's going to be from the mainline games. And I don't know if it's going to be similar to how Legends Arceus works. So yeah. It's a casual Nuzlocke. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. It's casual. Yeah, it was a really casual Nuzlocke. Who's your favorite Pokemon? It's actually Zorua. Zorua is my favorite Pokemon. Although, Fairy type is my favorite Pokemon type. But yeah. But Mawile is a very close second because of how important Mawile means to me. Hi Joe, welcome! But yeah, so yeah, I'm really excited for Pokemon Legends ZA. I really hope we get some more information soon. And honestly, I'm fine on waiting until next year. Part of me wishes it's sometime early next year, but I'm not gonna if Game Freak needs some time to focus on the game. Yeah, they're developing the game, right? I think, right? I mean, they foresee all the Pokemon games, right? Wait, I don't know if they do. I know they do they work on the main games, but I don't know about the Legend series. Pokemon. Does anyone know? Is the Legends series is it developed by Game Freak? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's gotta be. Okay, the original Legends Arceus was developed by Game Freak, so it's probably also developed by Game Freak. It is, yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna have. And yeah, I don't mind if we have to wait until the end of 2025, but I'm kind of crossing my fingers that it'll be released sooner. But anytime in 2025 is fine. They need time to work on it, and who knows how long they've been working on it, or since the last Pokemon game, the Pokemon Legends game, probably. probably. Like, since that came out. But yeah. I'm really excited. I'm just super excited. I need to know more. Every time they announce a Pokemon game, I want to know more. I want to know what's gonna happen. The reason the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl remakes were so garbage was because they were actually threw it on to another studio so they could work on Legends Arceus. Ah. I have not played Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I played like maybe a half hour to an hour, or maybe not. I think I played. Okay, it's way more than a half hour to an hour. I just realized. I think I made it to like the 4th or 5th gym, and then I just kind of got bored. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just me not enjoying Gen 4 that much, or the Sinnoh region, or if the remake just hindered my experience. But I didn't really. I don't know. I didn't get that far. I didn't get that far. Maybe I could restart, but I don't know. If I'm like about halfway, I don't know about restarting. Do you think you'll follow all the spoilers as they come out, or try to go in blind? Good question. I don't know, because part of me really wants to know all about the game before it comes out, but I don't want to be spoiled about the story. I don't even really know what happens in Legends Arceus for the story. Don't spoil, by the way. I don't really know. I kind of know some things, but I don't know the entire thing. I kind of have an idea of who the big bad is, but I don't know. I don't really know their reasoning or anything. I don't know how it goes. It's most likely the remakes. If you want to experience Gen 4 properly, emulate Platinum. I see. Maybe. But one, I think something about the Gen 4 games with it. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't they notoriously slow? Like, just like the game itself. Like, I'm not talking story wise. I'm talking like gameplay wise. Because I swear, in battles, I feel like there's a video of this too. There's like a video of a Blissey getting like one hit KO'd, and it takes so long for the HP to just drain. The loading and stuff, yeah, I think so. The engine for Gen 4, especially Diamond Pearl, was super slow. Okay, so it wasn't just me. Have you played Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? I've played. It was I think I got Brilliant. Was it? I don't even remember. I don't even remember which one I had. Wait, let me see on my Switch if I have it. I think I should have the history of the game somewhere. I can't remember. Oh, it was Shining Pearl. It was that one. It was Shining Pearl, the one I got. Yeah, but it's kind of funny because I technically kind of prefer Dialga over Palkia, but I don't know. I guess because I wanted to give it a go, or maybe I don't know if I don't really know if the what really swayed me to get a Shining Pearl specifically. I don't know. It looks pretty, and I do kind of prefer pearls over diamonds. I don't know. It's weird, but I prefer Dialga over Palkia. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know why I got pearl in the end, but that's besides the point. Hi Patrick, welcome! Do you stream on Sundays? Sometimes. It depends. Sometimes I do, but I usually take the day off. Either that or it's a member stream. But sometimes I'll have the occasional Sunday where I stream. It really just depends on my schedule. If you have the data, then there's good news if you complete Legends Arceus. Oh, you mean, wait, if I've already started Legend of... I was gonna say Legend of Zelda. If you started... do you mean if you started Legends Arceus, or if you started... Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? No, fully complete the game? Oh, if you fully complete Legends Arceus. Ah, okay. I see. I have a birthday coming up on on Sunday, St. Patrick's Day. Oh, I see. Happy early birthday! It's in a few weeks, actually, right? A Zelda game with Pokemon. That sounds kind of fun. It does. It really does. Also, wait, I forgot to say hi to some people. Hold on. There's some people that joined. Hi, Sam! Hi, Tinkerbucket! Hi, Bungo! Sorry, I don't think I said hi to you guys earlier. I hope your stream legends are serious. Maybe I'll restart it. Maybe I'll restart it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably restart it because I don't think I got that far. I really don't think. I think I got even less far than Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So yeah, we'll probably play it on stream. We'll see. We'll see about that. Okay. So I'm sorry that this is a Precure stream and I was talking about Pokemon for like what? How long have I been streaming for? How long since? Oh boy, I've been going on about Pokemon for nearly half an hour. Oops. I'm sorry. I just really wanted to talk about it. I didn't know if I was gonna mention this on stream either, because I didn't know what they were gonna announce. No one knew. No one really knew. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about it. It's happy news. Yeah! Honestly, I was just a teeny bit disappointed they didn't announce Poke Park 3, but I still have hope. One day they will announce Poke Park 3, and when that day comes, I will be so happy. I will be crying. Even if they just port the Poke Park games to the Switch, I will be happy. One day it's bound to happen. Okay. So, we appreciate gushing about Pokemon in the stream. Yeah! Okay. So, going back to Precure. We have a lot to talk about today. We have the 2 episodes that we need to talk about that aired. And yeah, also, I did want to mention, speaking of 2 episodes, I think I will be doing these streams bi-weekly, so that I have more to talk about during each stream. Because I was just a little bit worried that like there wasn't too much to talk about during the stream if I only did it per episode. And I'm not that good at talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not that good at talking. Yeah, I'm not that good at talking. So I think doing it bi-weekly will give us more to talk about, and also it'll also give you guys the time to catch up if you missed an episode and you want to watch it. Like let's say you missed episode 5 and then you're a little bit behind. So yeah, like if ever you miss an episode, you still have some time to catch up. So yeah, I feel like it would be good. And also, I do want to try and have more variety during streams as well. Every time I think of wonderful Precure, I literally cannot help but think about Super Mario Bros. Wonder. A dog turning into a Precure is as weird as Mario turning into an elephant. Oh, they both happened! they both happened, so... If it doesn't come out, we can always make our own Poke Park 3. Maybe you know how to code? No? I have no idea how to code. I actually did take some classes on coding once, but I did not get far. Coding is something else for me. I did not get far with coding. So it's good. It would take if you told me to make a game and do the code for it. Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, and it was the really basic parts of code too, so I wasn't, I just wasn't able to follow along. But anyway, so, Precure. Going back to Precure now. Coding is easy. Well, it's easy to break stuff at least. The rest, not so much. Headpacks. Thank you for the headpacks! Okay, so, let's start with episode 3 since that aired first. So, in episode 3, I believe, I might need a bit of reminders, but I'll try to remind myself as much as possible. It's been like 2 weeks. No, not 2 weeks. It's been like almost 2 weeks since the episode aired. Technically 1, but you know. Wait, let me go on to the Precure wiki just to, because if I have that as a reference, I'll be able to go through what happened. Okay, here we go. So we are on episode 3. And this was all about keeping secrets. So, the main like story for this episode is basically, Iroha just became a Precure. And so, technically, so did her dog. Her dog is a human. She's tasked with saving the Garugarus. Saving the animals from becoming Garugarus. And she has a bit of trouble keeping secrets, especially from Satoru. I have a favorite moment I will mention in a minute. Okay, but yeah. So we start off with discovering Nico Garden, and it's honestly very pretty. Like, there's nothing. Honestly, it's pretty simple, but I have a feeling over time, it's like the more the animals come along, I feel like the more prettier it's gonna get. So yeah, so they have to save the animals. The animals that were turned into Garugarus in Nico Garden, and we can kind of tell that not everything is quite as it seems. Well, at least the animals, they do look happy. They do look. I cannot talk. They do look happy and all, but there's still a sense of uneasiness because of the whole because of the whole situation, and not everything's back to normal. And we also learn a little bit of history. So we learned that the leader of the Nico Garden, whose name is Nico, and he is he's Mei's master. Is that the right word? Basically, he's the one. Mei serves Nico, and basically Nico rules all of Nico Garden, and Nico just from what it seems, Nico just wants to see all the animals happy. It's a safe haven for animals, and everyone's happy, right? And then something happened, and the Garugarus, all the animals got turned to Garugarus. So that wasn't, that made everyone less happy. And on top of that, Nico disappeared. Where's Nico? We don't know. Will we ever find out? Maybe. Most likely. I have a feeling we're gonna know once actually, it's something I'll mention later, but apparently there's these animals called the Kirarin animals, and that's the animals that we saw that I was trying to speculate about what their purpose could be. So even though this is highly unlikely, could a human be corrupted and become a Garugaru? We don't know yet. We don't know if it only affects animals or if it can also affect humans. But right now, all we know is that it affects animals. And so yeah, when Iroha and Komugi come upon the Nico Garden, Komugi's so excited and she turns back into her dog form, and it's so cute. She's just running around and she's so happy. And there's so many animals animals, and Iroha's amazed by all the animals, and yeah, they're so amazed by Nico Garden, and Meimei's just Meimei just wants to tell the mission. He wants to like explain things and stuff. But I mean, I'm sure he was happy that like they could see the Nico Garden and stuff. And yeah, and then the ostrich that they helped in the previous episode was feeling better. And yeah, and then there's more product placement, which actually I didn't like. It's actually pretty smart to do this. So Precure always releases these gummies, these little fruit gummies, and they also have chocolates too. And usually they're in the shape of the Precures and stuff. They're in the shape of the cures. They're in the shape of the cures, and they also there's also various shapes based on the motive of the season and stuff. And funny enough, in the Nico Garden, they have something called Nico fruit. And you know what the Nico fruit is? The Nico fruit just so happens to be. Hold on, drum roll. Fruit! This is their fruit! It's technically gummies, but it's a smart way of advertising the gummies, because they never really done that, as far as I know. As far as I can remember, they didn't really like emphasize the gummies. They would market. They would do some marketing a bit for Pretty Holic by having it appear from time to time. But this is the first time I see the gummies. I see them actually promoting the gummies. But yeah, so Komugi really wants to try them, but Komugi's a dog, and actually, Komugi ends up answering. Well, no, Precure ends up answering the question: can Komugi eat stuff that's not meant for dogs? Apparently, as long as she's in her human form, it's okay. So she's able to eat the gummies as a human. Because Iroha was concerned for Komugi when she was like wanting to eat the gummies, and so Iroha was just like, no, not Iroha. Komugi was just like, you know what? I'm turning into a human. You can't stop me if I'm a human, right? And Iroha was just like, yeah, I guess I can't. But yeah, that was a kind of a funny moment. When you say Nico, my brain immediately went to the meme of a truck braking sound going with the rhyme of Nico Nico Nico. Hi Derek! Hi Douglas! Welcome! Yeah. My favorite moment was when Komugi still drank her tea like a dog and burned her tongue. Yeah, I was just about to get to that part. So yeah, Komugi isn't used to doing things as a human, so she goes to drink her tea as like a dog would, you know, with putting her head near the cup and just like licking it like a dog would. But then she burns her tongue, and so there's this really cute moment where Iroha teaches her how to actually drink, how to properly drink as a human, and that was a cute moment, honestly. And yeah, and then oh yeah, that's when Meimei, after that moment, Meimei starts explaining what happened, and yeah, the Nico Garden was all happy, and then all of a sudden, some dark energy appeared, and animals went missing, and then the Garugarus, and they were like, the missing animals were turned into Garugarus, and now Nico needs the help of the Precure. But I think this is going to be an ongoing gag. Iroha and Komugi, or at least Komugi at first, is not taking things that seriously. But it's understandable. She's a dog, you know? And so then I think oh yeah, they mentioned like trying to like they want to know if like they can talk to anybody about this, and obviously obviously, like, Mei's like, no, you cannot tell anyone. It's bad. I'm sorry, I had to. And then he mentions, not Mei, but Iroha actually suggests asking Satoru for help because Satoru knows a lot about animals. Yeah, Satoru knows a lot about animals, and he'd be a great asset to the team. But Mei is just like, no, damn it! Plum sheep noises. Iroha really wanted to tell Satoru. She did. She really did. And yeah, so they can't tell. They can't tell Satoru. And honestly, Iroha's quite disappointed in that because Satoru's the one she would want to tell the most. You know, because they're close as friends. And also Satoru would really be a good help for them. And so they end up going back, and yeah, they end up going back to Earth, back to Animal Town, and then Satoru actually ends up meeting with Iroha, and Iroha's like Satoru's just like, hey, where did you go? Because like last time, like according to Satoru, all he knows is that Iroha just ran off with Komugi without saying a word. Like, without really elaborating. And Iroha's just like, oh, well, you see, I don't, she, like, tries to, like, she tries to cover the fact and keep everything a secret. But it's really hard for her, because she really wants to tell. And Satoru kind of takes that as if she's hiding something from him. And it kind of shows Iroha's not that good at keeping secrets, especially important ones. And yeah, Satoru's sad about Iroha keeping something important from him, because like it does feel like she really wants to tell him something, but like she can't, you know. And she shows she's a terrible liar. Yeah, the way she was describing him sounded like she was unknowingly gushing about him. Yeah. And then Satoru ends up going with the Daifuku, and oh my god, Daifuku's so cute. Daifuku, the bunny. He ends up he was already walking Daifuku, and they end up near the forest at the park. And Daifuku senses something, and he stomps his foot because he gets anxious. And so Daifuku and Satoru go and investigate, and that's when they find the egg. They find the egg that was just the gado egg. Garrett, thank you so much for the $1, the 99 cents. Thank you so much for the super chat. But yeah, they find the egg, and honestly, this is where you know things are going to get interesting, because how is Iroha gonna react to him finding an egg? We don't know. So Satoru's studying the egg, and he's about to touch it when Daifuku knows something's up about that egg and just pulls him away from it before he can touch it. Which honestly, good on Daifuku. He knew something was off about the egg. And yeah, and then we go back to Komugi and Iroha, who are just vibing, and I believe they were at this point ready to go look for Gado-gados at this point, but I'm not sure. Oh wait, no, they just finished. I think they just finished their walk, and they were tired, and then they were gonna go rest, and then tomorrow, I think, because I think it's the next day afterwards. I kind of forgot. My memory's a little fuzzy at this point. But yeah, and overnight Satoru is just studying about like all sorts of eggs, and also like what could the egg that he saw be, and he's not finding anything. And yeah, Daifuku is a little anxious, and it was so cute seeing Daifuku just like just anytime I see Daifuku, it's so cute. He's just a little bunny. Yeah, like basically, Satoru can't find any information on the egg, and then we go to the next day, and then Iroha and Komugi are ready to find the Garugarus. And then yeah, Satoru also is heading out for the day. He's probably going to look at that egg. And then was that the donation from earlier? I haven't put the donations on the screen. I'm sorry, but I think that might have been the donation, right? I think it was. I'm pretty sure because the notifications are delayed. But wait, let me just double check. Let me just see. Bum 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 bum. Hold on. We'll get back to Precure in a moment. I just want to make sure. I don't know if this hungry me I don't know if this is hungry me talking, but I wonder oh, okay, I get it now. I don't know if this is hungry me talking, but I wonder what a garu omelet what it tastes like. What? Oh, because of the egg. I see. I don't know. I don't think you can make an omelet out of the egg. I don't think you can. Oh yeah, it was. I just checked. It was. It was the stream. It wasn't Streamlabs. It was the super chat notification. But it's an egg. But you can't eat all eggs. You can't just go ahead and eat all eggs. Also, speaking of eating and drinking, I should drink some water. Don't forget to hydrate, everybody. There we go. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, there was a scene with ducks as well, and there was like a little black duck, and it was so cute. And then the egg hatches, and I think Satoru was, I don't know if he was looking for the egg or he ended up stumbling upon it, and then it hatched. But I think it already just hatched. It had just hatched right before he went out. And so, yeah, and then the garu is born. And Satoru doesn't know what the heck is going on because he sees the garu. And he doesn't know what it is. Oh, bye Penelosa! Bye Penelosa! Thank you for stopping by! He was looking for it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he was looking for it, and then the bunny garu is wreaking havoc, and Satoru doesn't know what to do, but he knows he has to be quiet, but he has to be quiet and careful, because he can't really do anything. He doesn't know how to like handle the big garu. But then he ended up hiding behind a tree, but then he accidentally stepped on a branch, and that made the bunny garu notice him, and yeah, he was stuck, and then Iroha comes in and saves the day and transforms right in front of Satoru. But I mean, at this point, saving Satoru is way more important than keeping the secret from him. And this is the funniest reaction to seeing Satoru being surprised by Iroha going out and transforming, and then like Komugi is just like, I'm gonna transform too, and then Satoru's just like, what? transforms into a human and also to a magical girl, which like is quite the, when you think about it. Finding out that your friend can transform into a magical girl, first shock. Finding out that your friend's pet dog can turn human, that's a double shock. Finding out that your best friend, they're not best friends, but you know that your friend is a magical girl and her dog can turn human and can also turn into a magical girl. That's a triple shock. So yeah, they transform and they're trying to avoid. They're trying to like calm the Gado Gado down, but it's faster than they expect it to be because it's a bunny, and they're trying to figure out a way to maneuver it and get it to calm down. And yeah, and it also has a very powerful beam, and they gotta be careful from that beam. Like they gotta avoid that beam. And also, I do want to mention something that was quite interesting is that Iroha actually transformed before Komugi. Which was, like, I mean, it makes sense given how the episode played out. But it was interesting seeing Iroha transform before Komugi did. And yeah, and so they try their best to get to the to get to the Gado Gado. And then Satoru actually gives them advice. Since the bunny Gado Gado is nervous because yeah, the Gado Gado is basically a bunny, and so he noticed that it stomped its foot, and that's a rabbit behavior when they're nervous or anxious. And yeah, so then they're like, then Iroha and Komugi are just like, we gotta calm him down. Like, and they realize how to do it. Basically, like they just basically approach the bunny, and they just like calm it down. And then the bunny just eases. The Gado Gado disappears, and it turns into the very first Kidarin animal, which is the little bunny. Also, I think the Gado Gados that are actually the Kidarin animals are gonna have a gemstone related to their color, because that's what I noticed. I realized the bunny Gado Gado had a gemstone, so it makes sense. It would make sense if the other Gado Gados who happen to be the Kidarin animals also have a gemstone in their respective color. But yeah, it was really cute seeing the bunny. I'm like, it's so small, it's so cute, it's so precious. And then everyone's happy, but then Iroha realizes what happened. Your friend realizes that her friend knows her secret now. Satoru's knowledge of animals was cool too. Yeah, it was. It was. And it's nice that he'll be able to help out the team. And yeah. And so they end up returning the Kidarin rabbit back to the Nico Garden. And so the Nico Garden is able to be restored just a little bit. And then Meimei finds out that Satoru is here. And he's like, what? And yeah, like, Iroha's just like, ooh, whoopsie. But yeah, it doesn't really matter because Satoru is he's actually able to talk to Meimei and actually convince him that he will keep them he will keep the whole Nico Garden a secret, and the Precure and the Gado Gado is a secret, and that he'll try to help out as best as he can. And also he does say that he has as much will to save the Nico Garden as the Cures do. Or I forgot the exact line, but it's something like that. But like he wants to help just as much as the Precure do. And so Meimei's moved by those words. And honestly, we'll see in a little bit. But Seeing Satoru's relationship with Mei so far is so funny. It's so funny to me because it's like Satoru is the only one who listens to Mei, and we'll see that more in episode 4. And yeah, the episode basically ends since there's no more secrets. No more secrets to be kept, and Iroha and Satoru and Komugi can all work together now to save the Nico Garden. And yeah, the episode basically ends there. And then we have episode 4. Like, but before we go to episode 4, what did you guys think? Did you guys like the episode? Did you have a favorite moment in the episode? Excuse me. Do you guys have a favorite? Do you guys also have a favorite character so far? Honestly, I still really love it. I love Komugi and Iroha. Honestly, it's hard to choose between the two. But the next episode is also like, honestly, I really love all the characters so far. They're really nice in their own way. Like I know it's still early on, but I really hope we get to see more of Komugi learning how to actually like act as a human. We'll probably see more of that. Yeah. So then we have episode 4. I didn't see it yet. Been watching some other animes and trying to fix my sleep schedule. It's okay. It's okay, but if you really want to be able to participate, I do recommend watching the episodes whenever you can before watching the stream. Even if the stream is a VOD, it's okay. But yeah, so then we had episode 4, which introduces us to Mayu and Yuki, and they're so cute. Honestly, I love this episode a lot. It was really cute. And we finally get to know more about Mayu and Yuki. Maybe more about Mayu than Yuki, but there's still some moments with Yuki. I think it was my favorite so far. Yeah. Honestly, like I really like Mayu a lot. Okay. Let me just get. There we go. Okay, so the episode begins with Mayu just sleeping with Yuki. It's so cute. Honestly, it reminds me. It reminds me of when, like for anyone who has a cat, usually your cat will sleep next to you, and it's like the best thing. It's the cutest thing ever. It's so cute, and I loved it so much. And like just seeing Mayu cuddle with Yuki was so cute. And then, yeah, we see that Mayu's mother, and she's actually preparing to open. Today's the day in the episode is actually the grand opening of the Pretty Holic store in Animal Town. And yeah, Mayu is like more nervous than anything about it because she's worried that like the store opening is going to be a failure. Or like it's gonna flop and no one's gonna show up, and she's just anxious about like meeting new people in general. And we just see Yuki, Yuki being Yuki. Yuki being Yuki calms Mayu down. Honestly, it's so nice. It's so nice seeing how Yuki always like cheers Mayu up. I really hope we get more backstory on how they actually met, because apparently they met sometime during the winter, which is pretty interesting. Okay. And then we go back to Iroha and Komugi, and they're trying to map out where. Oh yeah, and Satoru's there too. They're trying to map out where like the locations where they've seen the Garu so far, to see if there's any pattern to see if there's a pattern for the eggs, for the Garu eggs. But so far there's not too much yet, because they can't really go off of three. They can't go off of 3 eggs just yet. But yeah, and so they're invited to the Nico Garden. Also, I learned that the little suitcase thing is actually called the Kiraniko trunk, which makes sense. So yeah, Mei invites them them over to Nico Garden, and so Satoru, Komugi, and Iroha go to Nico Garden, and yeah, and that's when I believe, oh yeah, the Kidarin rabbit regained its strength and was able to restore the Kidarin house, which I kind of forgot what it was for. But yeah, I kind of exactly forgot what it was for. I don't think they elaborated on it too much, because like Mei was explaining, but then Iroha was just like, "Oh, I can't help today. Pretty Holic is opening soon, and I want to be the very first customer to go." And Mei's just like, "What?" It was honestly so funny. But yeah, but what we did learn from Mei is that I think he mentioned that with every Kidarin animal back here, with every Kidarin animal returned to the Nico Garden, they'll be able to restore. They will be able to restore the jewel bit by bit. And yeah, like the jewel. I think there's like a main jewel in the Nico Garden, and that jewel, like, it'll be restored bit by bit with each, and more of Nico Garden will be restored as well over time. But yeah, Iroha doesn't care about any of that because Pretty Holic is opening, so they just end up going to Pretty Holic. And Mei is just so disappointed in the girls, and Satoru is just like, "I care about. Don't worry, Mei. I care about the Nico Garden," and Mei's just so happy. And also, Mei just pulls out his phone and asks to add Satoru to his contact list. I found that so funny. I didn't even realize they had phones, but they do apparently. Even in the Nico Garden, they have smartphones. Hey, excuse me. But yeah, Yuki is so adorable, cats. He is. Hi, Lady Reddish, welcome! Mei is getting too relatable. He really is. Poor Mei. He just wants to explain. He just wants to explain stuff and let someone listen to him, but no one listens to him except for Satoru. And yeah, Pretty Holic is about to open, and Mayu ends up going out with her mother. They're waiting for customers, and Iroha comes running in. And here's a funny part that I found like pretty hilarious. Iroha and Mayu talk for a bit, and they want to make sure that they're the very first customers there, and thankfully they are, much to Iroha's joy. So yeah, they're the very first customers, and they're about to go inside, but then Mayu's mom mentions that Komugi can't go in because Komugi is a dog. You know, dogs can't go in. They can't go into cosmetic stores because, you know, there might be something that causes an allergic reaction or something. It's something like that. I don't or like the perfumes might get too overwhelming for Komugi, and so that's why. Sorry, I stepped out for a minute. It's okay. And so yeah, Komugi's quite upset, and she actually talks and says like, "Why?" Or she says something like that. Like she's upset, and she actually talks out loud. And Mayu notices this, and Iroha's just like, no, there was nothing. You didn't hear anything. And then she just leaves with Komugi, who's just so upset about not being able to go in. And then Komugi has a little temper tantrum because she's a dog and she can't go into the store. And so Iroha's just like, "Do you want to transform into your human form so you can go into the cosmetic store?" And Komugi's just like, "Yeah!" And so she turns back into a human, and then they go back to the same spot. And funny enough, like Mayu and her mom are just like, "Oh, who's this new girl?" And Komugi just says, "Hi, my name is Komugi." Komugi. And then Maya was just like, wait, the same as the dog? And then it's like, yeah, and... That was so funny. Komugi does not realize anything that it's strange. And Mayu's just like, oh, okay. And yeah, they give the excuse that the dog went for a run or a walk on its own. And Mayu's a bit concerned about that, but that's besides the point. I'm sure letting your dog run free in Animal Town is fine, right? Don't do that. Don't let your dogs run loose in a town. But yeah, Inoha's just trying to cover up the fact that Komugi is a human. And Yuki's watching all of this. And Yuki knows something's up. And yeah, and then we get to see the cute cosmetics. They're actually the ones that are advertised in the commercials as well. It's really cool to see them like in the anime. Like I know it's technically product placement, but listen, it's still cute. They're cute nonetheless, and I want to get them as decorations. Personally, that orange one, I forgot her name. She's my favorite. I don't know why, but the cat reminds me of Luna or Artemis from Sailor Moon. Yeah, Yuki does kind of look like Artemis a little bit. Just a little bit. I can see it. I think it's because they're both white cats. And the orange one. Wait, do you mean Iroha? Because Iroha has orange hair. To be fair, Animal Town seems like a much safer place, so letting a dog run free might be okay there. That's true! And since they just moved there, Mayu and her mom might not know about that. So yeah. Komugi and Iroha are just looking at all of the stuff, and they're still, like, they're having so much fun. And yeah, they want to be able to try the makeup on. Oh yeah, and then there's these 3 old ladies that come in, and so, basically, Mayu's mom asks Mayu to let them try on the makeup, to like basically apply like a sample, like do a little sample makeover, you know? And then we see, we have a little moment where Yuki is just like she's doing the little she's doing a little like kneading bread thing, and it's so cute. I can't wait to see more of Yuki. Aww. Yeah, Komugi actually notices. I think she actually noticed. She noticed Yuki, I believe. And so yeah, that's gonna be something, because Komugi just wants to be able to talk to. She thinks talking to the cat is gonna be fine. I mean, so far it is. And yeah, and then Iroha is getting her makeup done by Mayu, but Mayu is just a little bit unsure. But she does the job anyway, and she's focusing so hard. She's focusing so much. And yeah, meanwhile, Komugi goes up to Yuki and starts talking to her, so casually, as if it's normal for cats and humans to have like just an average conversation, like a conversation between animals, you know? Because I don't know if animals can really communicate between each other. They probably can, but Iroha doesn't. Not Iroha. Why do I keep mixing them up? Komugi probably doesn't realize that, but it was so cute, and like I love the part where Komugi like just straight up mentions to Yuki that she's actually a dog that can turn human, and Yuki's just like, sure, whatever. Like you can just see on her face that she's just like, okay, this is fine. Let me nap, please. But yeah, like obviously she doesn't say it because she's like just a normal cat. But it's funny seeing her just like have that look. How's the hi man? Welcome! I don't think I said hi! Welcome! And yeah. So, yeah, they finished the, Mayu finished putting on the makeup. And yeah, Maya put on the makeup, and Iroha's really pleased with it. And Komugi is still bugging, Yuki. And Yuki does that, just like puts her paw on Komugi's cheek, and Komugi just thinks it's the best thing ever. And Yuki's just so annoyed with Komugi at this point. But thankfully, Komugi notices that Iroha and Mayu have finished putting the makeup on. And so she goes back to see them, and yeah, Iroha shows off the makeup that was put on, and we get more silly dog antics from Komugi, and she's like, "I want to try putting on makeup," and so Mayu gives Komugi the makeup compact, and Komugi just smears the makeup all over her eyes, and she looks like she basically looks like a tanuki, a raccoon basically. She does not know how to apply makeup, and poor Mayu thinks that it's her fault for not showing her, which I felt so cute. Yeah, like Mayu was like a little embarrassed, but then Iroha just laughs it off and says that Komugi looks like a tanuki, and so that relieves Mayu a little bit. But yeah, and then they basically head off for the day, and Mayu's also something I forgot to mention. Iroha actually mentioned about what she asked what grade Mayu was in, and it turns out they're in the same grade. So there's a chance that they might be in the same class, and so I think that Iroha had mentioned school, like seeing her at school at some point, as in going to see her at school, not that like she has seen her before. And Mayu's a little bit like worried about school. Like she doesn't say anything outright, but you can kind of tell that something's off. And yeah, but Mayu doesn't really like show too much concern to Iroha. So Iroha and Komugi end up going out, and Komugi reverts back to being a dog, and they decide to go. They decide just to go about their day, and then Komugi senses a garu about to hatch, and so they go to investigate, and it turns out it's this tanuki garu. And so they end up transforming, and then they try to follow the garu. Yeah, they tried to follow the garu, and something I saw that was really cute. Something that was really cute is that Komugi Komugi as Cure Wonderful just sniffs, like she was sniffing for the garu scent, and I found that was really cute. You know, it's a cute little trait because she's a dog, so she tends to use her nose. And yeah, she locates where the garu went, and yeah, they follow the garu, and then we go back to Mayu for a moment, and Mayu's like just talking with Yuki, just expressing her worries, and we actually see Mayu at her old school for just a moment, and we can tell that she's lonely. She didn't really get to have friends, and honestly, that like I will say that did hit a little bit harder than it should for me. Well, yeah, I do want to see where this goes, if they're gonna ever elaborate much about Mayu's past. Well, I mean, even if they don't, just showing that was just more than it explains a lot. But I wonder if there was if anything happened that Mayu ended up being in that, like being alone in the first place if she was just too shy to talk. I mean, it could be that, but maybe we'll find out eventually. And then, so yeah, Yuki's just looking and listening to Mayu. Yeah, it's a sweet moment. And then meanwhile, back to the battle. Oh, not the battle, the chase. They're running after the Gadu, and then the Gadu actually ends up. Yeah, they keep running after it, but it's quite a bit fast. And yeah, it also like it's also running like in zigzags as well, so it's hard to keep up with the Gadu. And then yeah, we end up going back to Mayu. Oh yeah, we end up going back to Mayu because it's kind of like a parallel, because the Gadu is basically scared and doesn't know where to go because it's in an unfamiliar place, and basically it's acting as if it's acting, you know, it has its animal instincts. It is in a brand new town. He's in a brand new environment. He doesn't know where to go, and so he's probably more scared than anything. And Iroha basically realizes that, and that parallels well with Mayu, even though she has no idea of any of this. But yeah, and so they decide to go after the Gadu and try to find it, and they end up finding it, and they corner it, and it's a lot smaller than I expected it to be. But it does make sense since it's a tanuki. Yeah, they corner the Gadu, and then they try to befriend it, but then it runs away, and then there's a car, there's a truck that's coming by, and like that moment was like it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but thankfully, the driver noticed the Gadu, just mistaking it as like another animal on the road, and thankfully avoids the Gadu. And Iroha's Cure-friendly manages to rescue the Gadu just in time. And something that I thought was really cool is that Komugi actually, as Cure Wonderful, she used what was called her Puni barrier, and she actually used it to stop the truck from actually like hitting the what's it called? It's like, you know, the rails on the road, like it's like a guardrail, but for cars and trucks, so they don't go like completely off the road. It kind of stops them, although it doesn't exactly stop them because it was like around the cliff, like it was around the hill, kinda. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. She uses her Puni barrier to stop the truck from crashing, which I thought was really cool, because we don't see that too often. And I really hope that they're gonna use that, like they're gonna use their powers to at least like stop like anyone from getting hurt, at least. Like I'm really curious to see how they're gonna use their attacks if it's not for actually attacking. And yeah, and so they saved the Gadu, and yeah, they were able to give it a hug. And the Gadu reverted back into a little tanuki. And yeah, they were able to send it back to the Nico garden with the Kira Nico trunk. And the tanuki went home, and we saw what's probably going to be our very first sequence of kind of like a finisher scene, where basically they just when they saved the animal that was turned into a Gadu, they basically just lead it home into the Kira Nico trunk, and yeah, it's led back to the Nico garden from there. And yeah, it was a really cute moment. It was honestly really cute, and I can't wait to see it again. Honestly, if you're able to make up, if you're able to make the chases more interesting, I feel like this can actually work. You know? Because like, even if there's not as much action, I feel like there's a lot of cute and funny moments to make up for it. And yeah, and Iroha and Komugi are looking at the tanukis in the Nico garden who are happy again. And then Mei comes along. And of course, Mei thanks them, and yeah, the girls basically just ignore Mei. And poor Mei is just sad. Mei is just sad that he was ignored again. Oh yeah, because I think they Mei wanted to talk to them about more about the Nico garden, but Iroha and Komugi were like, actually, we got someone to go see, because they actually got a special present for Mayu. They got her another walking bag. Well, Mayu didn't have a walking bag, but they got one, the same bag as Iroha. The same bag that Iroha has, so that Mayu would be able to take Yuki on walks. And that was really cute. It was a very sweet welcoming gift. Because like Iroha realized during the battle with the Garu that Mayu might be feeling lost. She might be feeling a bit like lost and uneasy as well, since it's a brand new town for her. So yeah, she just wanted to give her a warm welcome. And honestly, it was a very sweet moment. And I think Mayu appreciated it a lot. And yeah. And the episode basically ends there. So yeah! What did you guys think of the episode? What did you guys think of the two episodes? Did you like them? Honestly, I think this might be my favorite episode so far, because it did show a lot more of like what we're probably going to see, and I really hope we get to see more of Mayu and Yuki, which I'm sure we will. And yeah, it's going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot more fun. It's gonna be a lot more fun, because we're kind of getting to the point where we're close to, like the first few episodes are out, and we've kind of like set the tone. We've kind of set the tone for everything, so now it's really, how is it gonna work out from here? And like I feel like we're gonna see a lot of like, we're gonna see the finisher, I say quote unquote, a lot. But I feel like we're gonna see more, and I hope we're gonna be able to see more interactions with Komugi interacting as a human but not knowing how to. But I also hope that Komugi gets does get to know how to, like, she learned some valuable life lessons from being human, because it's not the same as being a dog. It is not. And yeah, I feel like we're gonna get to see a lot more, and I'm really excited, because like it's definitely different for Precure to not have fighting scenes, but like I said, I think they can make up for it if they make the battles, if they make the chases interesting enough. It's going to be, I think it's going to be make up for it. I love Komugi's antics particularly. I can't wait for more Komugi shenanigans. It's gonna be so funny. But yeah, I want to see the next episode because spoilers. I love how non-fighty the conflicts generally are. It's a nice change of pace. It is a nice change of pace, honestly. Honestly, I'm not like, I was a little disappointed at first, hearing that there wasn't gonna be any battles. But honestly, as long as they just can make their powers, like, they can show off their powers without having, without the battles, I think I'll be fine with that. Because they might not really have attacks. Or maybe they will. I mean, they actually do have an attack. It's probably gonna appear in the next episode. Because the next episode, we're gonna see the appearance of the friendly tact. And yeah, basically, yeah, the friendly tact is gonna make its very first appearance, and we're gonna see that. So I'm excited to see their Cure Wonderful and Cure Friendly's attack is gonna be like. I think it's just more gonna be a purification attack than anything. I feel like if it's not with Gatagatos, it could have been battles. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work with those who are behind, who are actually behind the Gatagatos spawning. We still don't know much about like how the who is causing the Gatagatos, like who's causing the Nico animals to become Gatagatos. We don't know. Could be a lot of chase rescue scenes. Yeah, it'd be interesting if at some point there's multiple animals that are Gatagatos and they have to kind of work together but also work separately to rescue the Gatagatos, if that makes sense. It would be interesting to see something like that. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was basically the episode. And I think... But I hope you guys did like it. And yeah, I will be keeping the streams around... Oh, it's only been an hour and a half. I thought it went on for longer. But it's okay. Honestly, I don't know. It does depend how long these streams are gonna be. They might be shorter than the usual streams. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy them nonetheless. Like, cause I really do like talking about the episodes and seeing your guys' reactions. And all of that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. Sometimes I'm not the best at talking. Wait, I hope, even if it was shorter than usual, I hope you guys still had a lot of fun hearing me ramble about the episodes. And also about Pokemon too. I can't wait. I can't wait for more information about Pokemon. And yeah, maybe eventually I could have a dedicated Pokemon chatting stream or something. I actually did want to involve more Pokemon content as well. So I did want to be able to if anyone was interested, I'm sorry I'm going back to Pokemon. I did want to kind of get back into competitive battling, but I did want I do have to kind of relearn the meta, because the meta has changed a lot since I first got into it. But honestly, I want to be able to try and make it. I don't know if I be able to pull it off, but I think I can. There's enough Pokemon that I can. I want to try and make a fairy only team. For a competitive fairy only team, kind of like with Lacey from Indigo Disc. Although she didn't have like an only fairy team, but most of her Pokemon were fairy type. Mono teams are so fun. Yeah, I really want to try and make a mono team if I can. So I do want to try and have some streams more where I talk about Pokemon and stuff, and maybe some streams where we learn the meta together. You know, I feel like that could be fun. And yeah, we can maybe we could build a team together. I don't know how exactly it would work, but we could try and build a team together. It'd probably be I'd probably give a bunch of Pokemon that I probably want to use, and we can try to come up with the best combination, you know? And also, if I can, I do want to try and have Pokemon battles. If any of you do play the game, I do want to have battles at some point. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. But at the same time, if I build my fairy team on stream, you guys would know how to what weaknesses I would have. So I don't know if that would be really fair on my end. But yeah, we'll see how to make it work. But yeah, okay. So I think I will end the stream here. Since it is getting close to. It's almost 2 hours. It's not quite 2 hours, but it's close to it. We've been going for about an hour and a half, but that's okay. Okay, so let me see who is live so we can raid. Oh, and also before I forget, for the rest of this week's streams, we do have 3 other streams and a member stream. So tomorrow I will be finally continuing more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And then on Thursday, we will be playing Undertale Yellow. We're finally gonna go back and face. We're gonna go back and face the gardener. Hi, Darkest, welcome! I just finished. It's okay. It's okay. Also, I'm very belated, but hi, Harmony Lyrica, welcome! I'm so sorry for for not saying hi earlier, but welcome! But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed anyways. Okay, so yeah, on Thursday, like I mentioned, we're gonna be facing off against the gardener in Undertale Yellow, and then on Friday, it's finally the return of Fall Guys! I haven't played Fall Guys in a long time, so I want to go back to it. And then on Sunday, we will be having our members only stream, since I will be busy on Saturday, so I won't be able to hold it on Saturday. So it's gonna be on Sunday instead. So yeah, can we still get Big Plum at the end? What do you mean Big Plum? Well, I don't know what you mean by Big Plum. What do you mean? Wah! Big Plum! Hey, Pat! Thank you for the head pie! Thank you for getting me hooked on Precure. I never got to. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope you've been enjoying Precure so far. Booped your nose 3 times. I've been booped. Oh no. Oh no. Don't get too crazy with the booping now. You know what happens. You know what happens when I get booped too many times. It's not fun. Nuh-uh. But yeah. Yeah, like I mentioned. Mega boop. Mega boop! What if we were to alternate head pats and boops? Maybe that might stop it. I don't know. Okay, let me go back. Ah! There we go. Mega boop for goodbye. Thank you. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, we have the member stream on Sunday. Since it was supposed to be Saturday, but I'm gonna be busy on Saturday. So yeah. Okay, let me see who I can raid. Who is live? Let's see. Oh, wait, I just want to make sure they're still live. Let me just double check that they're still live. I don't know, because I think everyone almost started at the same time. Let's see. Okay, I think she's still live. Okay, so we're gonna raid into Ami Amami from Prison Project. So for those who are new, when we usually raid someone, we usually leave them a little message, and that message is Miracle Twinkle Raid. So yeah, we're gonna be raiding into Ami from Prison Project. She's playing a pocket card jockey. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she's gonna be ending stream soon, though. So she's been going on for about 2 hours now, but maybe she might be going for longer. I don't know. But yeah, go tell her hi for me, and also don't forget to follow her rules as well. So thank you everybody for coming, and also just before I forget, I do also just want to thank Garrett for the 99 cents for the super chat. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you everybody for coming, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. I forgot. Okay, here we go. Bye bye!